food it red panda better. Help poor people with them bed.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K. And for those who are tuning in for offensive fireworks, Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well-earned.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Randle passes to Gobert. Now, here's McDaniel. Dort, left side. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. McDaniels passes to Randle. And here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Conley. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Edwards against Dort. Edwards can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Lets a floater go. He gets that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Dort passes to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minnesota with the rebound. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Williams with the steal. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on McDaniel. Holmgren in the corner. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Walls is checked in for Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. The Timberwolves trail. Alexander Walker finds McDaniel. That one misses.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Dort passes to Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Shot clock at 6. Wallace dishes to Holmgren. Good work there as it goes.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option, and frankly borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Hartenstein. On the wing, Wallace. Nailed from three-point land.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Alex Caruso is checked in for Jalen Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for George. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Edwards, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Wallace hits 2 free throws. Timberwolves trail by 6. Right side, Edwards. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Williams kicks to Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Edwards, and he gets it to go. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Thunder lead by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Edwards is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Reed. And it's Minot in at the power forward position. Now, Alexander-Walker. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. It's good from long range.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Now here's Wallace. He has 5. Wiggins sets a screen for Wallace. No good with the triple.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
The Thunder with the lead. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso with the ball. He has yet to score. And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it last. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garza's checked in.
Number 55, Luka Garza.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And that one's good, Caruso.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Edwards passes to Reed. The tray. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Joe Ingles is checked in for Minnesota. Clark comes in for Alexander-Walker. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. And so here is Oklahoma City following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Here's Holmgren following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. He's got 14.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Now here's Edwards. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. The 3. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Walls is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Ingles. McDaniels, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Conley in for Edwards. Now here's Randle. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Williams. 1:33 left in the second quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Now here's Holmgren. A 3-ball. And rebounded by McDaniels. Here's Randle. Inside. Gobert the pass to Conley. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Count that one for Dort.
Boy, Lou Dort was dialed in from distance. You give him that corner look, he's taking it.
Randle gets to Conley. Back to Randle. Sweet little floater. Randle's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Pass to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Holmgren. No good on the 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Randle is doubled. And here's Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. McDaniels gets a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. side, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Holmgren, defended by Gobert. Holmgren can't hit. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Offline with his 3. Minnesota leading by 3. McDaniels passes to Randall. Edwards against Dort. And Gobert gets to Conley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Here's Gobert. Misses from short range. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Dort passes to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. 6 on the shot clock for the lead. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Conley with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Mike Conley with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shai, creating a bucket.
And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. right around 3 minutes into the second half. Hartenstein with the screen on Randall. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Randall grabs the board.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
To the paint, here's Gobert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Hartenstein inside. Gobert on him. The layup missed. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. Gobert double-teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Edwards, out left of the wing. Clock at 4.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Fades. Gobert, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Now, here's George. Hartenstein. He doesn't hit that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Edwards against George. Edwards passes to Gobert. Shoots over George. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Thunder trailing by 7. Caruso kicks to Williams. Pass to Dort. Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Randall. To the right side. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Wallace subbed in for George. Minnesota also making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo. Oh!
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 7. Pass to Williams. Plenty of space. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Alexander Walker finds Reed. Back to Alexander Walker. Randall down low. It's good. Randall's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Randall with the block. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Minnesota on top, up by 7. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Timberwolves leading by 7. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. They've got Edwards. Clark is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Reed in at the center, filling out the middle. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Great open look there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Well, this is what you're trying to do put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Wallace down low. Edwards defending. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Williams.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Caruso. Here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. 4 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. The Thunder shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Fourth quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Minnesota with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 6. On the wing, Wallace, defended by Alexander Walker. From deep, sinks the triple.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And the Thunder with some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Timberwolves also changing it up. Miller comes in for Clark. And Mike Conley subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Caruso against Edwards. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Dort. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Edwards. Down low. Miller kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Miller. Conley finds Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. And then for Minnesota, Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
To the middle. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
And he shot it well in college. Holmgren hoping to see that transition to the pro game.
Holmgren hits them both.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Randle. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Edwards looking it over. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. To Gobert. Stolen by Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Conley. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Conley dishes to Randall. Left side, Edwards. Shoots over George. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. On defense, Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Back to Conley. Pass to Randall. Yes!
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Off the inbound pass. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Offensive rebound. Williams with a clean look. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Nails the triple. And now they foul and stop the clock. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Fires from way outside. No good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.